Hello everyone, I will do a quick unboxing video of my Super Nintendo Entertainment System Nintendo Classic Mini. It's a miniature version of the Super Nintendo PAL edition, not the NTSC, and it's 20 plus 1 games pre-installed. The plus 1 game is actually Star Fox 2. I never played that one and I look very much forward to playing it. Let's get started. I also have the mini Snes that was released last year, and I will have a side-by-side comparison later on in this video, and I will do some quick reviews of some of the games. Oh, shadow there. Let's see what's inside. Ooh. And here it is. It's really small and quite cute. Here's the two controllers, and I think this time around, yeah, exactly. No, maybe not. I think they have included a longer cords this time. The last year's edition was extremely short. There's an USB. The unit is actually powered by USB from your television, so you need that one. And you have your standard HDMI cable. Oh, really excited for playing all this weekend. Oh, it's so cute. This brings back so many memories when I was a kid playing my Super NES. This is a console I have played so many hours on. Wow. I don't think these are real. Is it? Huh. Looks weird. Okay, the reset button is a real button. The power one is a real power one. The eject button is not, and not the cartridge slot either. Oh, it's so cute. And you have the HDMI out and DC in, where it gets its power. Oh yes, I think the Super oh yes, oh, welcome back. I love this controller. It's the best controller ever, period. Oh yes. This brings back so many memories. I almost get teary-eyed. Wow. I'm not that optimistic about this cord though. I don't think it's that. Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Oops, I missed the camera. Yeah, this is way longer than to the NES. I will make a side-by-side comparison. Yeah, this is it. Okay, no. They were fake ports. Huh. Where am I supposed to put the controller? Huh? Have I missed something? Where the heck am I supposed to put the controller? I don't recognize this port. I don't want to break anything. This doesn't come off either. Oh yeah, okay. Wow, all right, okay. This is a cover for the slots. It's almost springs out. All right, okay. You have the two slots there behind the. I don't know why they did it. Is maybe they wanted to look authentic, I guess. You have to. Okay, this wasn't the best design. They could have just made it go, not that you had to pull it out. This is some type of rubber material. Anywho, Ta-da! I will get my mini NES now, and I'll be right back. Then I will start to play some of the games and do a quick review. I so much look forward to this one. Much more than I did with the NES. And I really hope that Nintendo will do a miniature N64 also. That would be so cool. And here is my mini NES. Just get the controller out of the way. As you can see, they're exactly the same size, but the NES is actually taller or higher, especially from the front. You can't see it from this camera angle, of course, but there's quite a difference. Oops! That's not good. Anywho, I just can't wait to have them side by side next to my TV. They both look so awesome. I have both the original NES and the original SNES, but they're not as cute as this one.
Yeah, let's see what you got here. You have display options, language, legal notices, manuals for the games. And the first game is Contra 3, The Alien Wars. Play it with your best friend and you will have tons of fun. It's really hard if you play it on the hardest setting, but you have to play it on the hardest setting if you want the best ending. And each stage is quite unique, it never gets repetitive, it's really fun. Donkey Kong Country, one of the best platform games ever. Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 have the best soundtracks of any games, in my opinion. I actually listen to the original soundtracks on YouTube every now and then just because they're so awesome. Earthbound, actually never heard about it, never played it. I think it was a Japan only game back in the day. That's probably why I never played it. F-Zero, I don't think it have aged that well. I will play it for the nostalgia, but new players, I don't think you will have much fun with this game. It hasn't aged well. Final Fantasy 3, one of the best Final Fantasy games ever. Final Fantasy 7 is the number one in my opinion, then it's the third one. Really cool, and the graphics for the time was really awesome. Kirby Superstar, never played it, I don't know much about it, can't tell you anything about it. Kirby Dream Course, same there, I never played it. Mega Man X, it's the best Mega Man game, I think, in my opinion. I have played it many times on my regular SNES, and I have actually played it a lot on my iPhone. And please update it on the iOS, Capcom, please. Secret of Mana, another RPG, and it was quite unique for its time, and you play with three characters at the same time. Your buddy can actually play one of them. It's a two-player game. Star Fox, I think it have the same problem as F-Zero. I don't think it has aged that well, but it will be fun to play for Star Fox 2. You actually need to play the first stage of Star Fox to try out Star Fox 2. Star Fox 2 is, I don't think they had even completed a game when the Super NES got cancelled. Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting, I just played the original Street Fighter 2 for the SNES and never played the Turbo Hyper Fighting Super Duper Mumbo Jumbo Edition. But it's quite fun, a really sweet, nostalgic fighting game. Oops. Super Castlevania 4. Wow, I got nostalgic again. I remember being like 12 years old, home from school, having a fever, and I played Super Castlevania, and I thought just the graphics of this game is so epic, and also a really good soundtrack. Super Ghosts and Ghosts, hard as beep. It's extremely hard, but it's satisfying, and it's quite demanding platform game, but you just keep coming back for more. You will die over and over and over and over, but it will be worth it. Super Mario Kart, extremely charming Nintendo charm game. Play it with your best friend also, it's a two-player game and you will see if your friendship lasts when you blast each other with red shells and all that stuff in battle mode. It's awesome, it's really awesome, it's Nintendo magic. Super Mario RPG Legends of the Seven Stars, I have never played it. I really wanted to buy it back in the days, but it was extremely expensive. I could only get it on import, which was really expensive. It's one of Square Enix's best games ever when I read the reviews of it on the internet, and I really look forward to trying it out. Super Mario World, old school, awesome, magic, play it now, immediately. It's just awesome. Super Metroid, it's my second favorite game of all time. My favorite game of all time is actually Half-Life 2, then it's Super Metroid. Super Metroid is just, words can't even explain it. You just have to try it. Even if you never heard of it and it's a new gamer of old school games like this, I think you will have tons of fun with Super Metroid. It's just an awesome game. Super Punch Out, boxing game, hard as beep also. I prefer the original one to the 8-bit NES before this one, but it's fun. Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. I think it's the third best Zelda game ever. The first one is actually Breath of the Wild for my Nintendo Switch, really cool. And the second one is of course Ocarina of Time, and then this one. This is also Nintendo charm at its best. It's really cool, and you will have many hours of fun with it. Yoshi's Island, for its time, the graphics was awesome, but not my kind of cup of tea. I think it's the weakest game on this mini Super Nintendo actually, but you will have fun with it nonetheless. It's not that bad of a game, but it's bad compared to the other awesome masterpieces. And that's it. Oh yeah, if you push down you get the suspend point list again as with the original NES. I think it's cheating, so I try my best to keep away from that stuff. You only use it when I really have to, if I'm going away or something. Many people use save states just to before a boss or something to make it easier, but I think it's cheating. Stay away from that. That's it guys, I can really recommend you buying one of these little guys. You will have so many hours of fun, trust me. See you in the next one, bye.